If you're thinking of buying a new Camry hybrid this month or in the next few months, please watch this video all the way through before heading to the dealership. That's because there are 5 critical points about the Camry hybrid that the sales consultants at the dealership won't tell you, but that will directly affect your budget and satisfaction. In this video, I'll walk you through the actual price increase, which trim level makes the most sense for you, how the hybrid system performs in real-world driving, where it falls short compared to its competitors, and the technical details you absolutely must ask about before making a purchase. If you're ready, let's get started. First, let me make this clear. The Camry has been completely redesigned for the 2025 model year, meaning it is not a carryover model. Toyota states that in this generation, it has improved battery efficiency and the smoothness of power delivery in the hybrid system. There are reports of subtle tweaks to the suspension settings, a larger multimedia screen being offered on some higher trim levels, and the inclusion of an expanded version of the Toyota Safety Sense safety package. Additionally, the AWD all-wheel drive option is expected to be available in more trim packages. In short, there are no radical changes, but we're seeing a version of an already excellent vehicle that has been further refined through fine-tuning. This is good news, since the full redesign in 2025 has already produced one of the most successful designs in its class. Now let's get to the topic you're really curious about: money. Prices for the 2027 Camry Hybrid are expected to rise by approximately $500 to $1,000 compared to last year. Considering inflation and the level of technology included, this isn't actually a very steep increase. The expected trim levels and estimated prices are as follows: LE Hybrid, around $31,000, SE Hybrid, around $33,500, a sportier entry-level look, but still with standard suspension. LE Hybrid, between approximately $35,000 and $37,000, and I want to pause here to emphasize that this is the sweet spot I recommend. XSE Hybrid AWD, around $40,000 with sport suspension and an all-wheel drive system. We see that a fully loaded Camry with all options included, along with delivery fees, can go as high as $43,000. 10 years ago, saying $43,000 for a Camry would have sounded ridiculous, but today, modern tech features and segment positioning have normalized this. My advice is this: if your budget allows, go for the XLE. Why? Because it offers significantly more comfort features than the LE, but you don't get the increased stiffness that comes with the XSE's sport suspension. In daily use, this makes a real difference. This is the most critical part of the video because how you manage your expectations here will determine whether you'll be a happy or an unhappy owner. The 2027 Camry, just like the 2025 and 2026 models, is now sold exclusively as a hybrid. The V6 option is a thing of the past. The system consists of a combination of a 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated gasoline engine and an electric motor. In front-wheel drive versions, total power is around 225-230 HP. In AWD versions, this figure rises slightly thanks to the additional electric motor on the rear axle. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h expected to be around 7 seconds in the AWD version. This isn't the performance of a sports sedan, and Toyota isn't claiming it is. But in city traffic, thanks to the electric motor's instant torque boost when pulling away from a red light, the car feels surprisingly lively and effortlessly gets you to your destination with a sense of enjoyment. Now for the real highlight: fuel economy. The most fuel-efficient front-wheel drive version of the 2026 model offered fuel consumption of approximately 4.5 liters per 100 km in the city and around 4.8 liters on the highway, numbers close to those of the frugal Prius. There's talk that Toyota aims to improve on this figure even further in the 2027 model. But be warned, official EPA or fuel economy figures had not yet been released as of the date this video was produced. So take anyone who claims it will definitely consume this much with a grain of salt. We should also note something about the CVT transmission. In previous Camry generations, many complained about the CVT's annoying rubber band feel. Now let's turn to 3 points the dealership consultant probably won't mention. First, the Camry is definitely not a sports sedan anymore, and it never will be. Although the XSE package is marketed as sporty, this is mostly just visual sportiness. If you're looking for driving pleasure, this car won't satisfy you. The Camry's strengths lie in comfort, reliability, and low operating costs. Second, don't make a decision without comparing it to the competition. The Honda Accord Hybrid and Hyundai Sonata Hybrid offer serious alternatives in a similar price range. In particular, the Accord's interior material quality outperforms the Camry's in some reviews. Base your decision not just on brand loyalty, but on an actual test drive. Third, be mindful of trunk space. Although the hybrid battery's packaging has improved, trunk space on some trim levels may still be slightly more limited than in traditional gas-powered sedans. If you need a large trunk, be sure to physically measure and check it at the dealership. To sum up, the 2027 Camry Hybrid doesn't offer a revolutionary innovation, but it further refines an already strong formula with subtle tweaks. If you're looking for fuel economy, reliability, and comfort, it remains one of the smartest choices in its segment. But if driving pleasure, aggressive performance, or the lowest price tag are your top priorities, this car is probably not for you. My final advice: wait for the final figures on the price increase and the official fuel economy ratings to be announced. Then be sure to take the XLE trim for a test drive and try to make a more informed decision. Don't rush into a decision. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments which rival model you'd like me to compare in the next video. See you in the next video.